Welcome back to the Veal Echo. Today we journey to one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, the Great Wall of China. From above, it stretches endlessly across mist-covered mountains, an ancient serpent winding across the land bathed in the golden glow of sunrise. At first glance, it is nothing more than a monumental structure built of stone and brick, admired by millions of visitors who walk across its rugged surface every year. But if you lean closer, if you let your eyes wander beyond the obvious, you begin to sense that this wall is more than just history. It is a whisper of secrets buried deep within its stones. The weathered bricks tell their own silent stories. Faint carvings eroded by centuries of wind and rain hint at messages left behind by hands long gone. Some say they are merely cracks, while others believe they are remnants of forgotten scripts, marking entrances or warnings to those who dared look closer. As tourists casually walk along its path, capturing photos and admiring the panoramic views, few realize that beneath their very feet lies a vast network of hidden chambers, tunnels, and mysteries that remain sealed away from the modern world. The mist rising over the mountains adds to this air of enigma. As the fog drifts across the stones, sections of the wall seem to vanish into nothingness like passages leading into another world. It is here, in the quiet moments when the mountain air is still and the wall appears endless, that whispers of hidden tunnels resurface, legends carried across generations. Ancient scrolls, long guarded in secrecy, speak of underground passageways stretching beneath the wall, built not just for defense but for concealment. Maps sketched with cryptic symbols describe routes that dive deep below, weaving like veins under the earth. Imagine stepping into one of these hidden entryways. A torch flickering against the damp stone, shadows of carved dragons dancing on the walls. The sound of silence broken only by the faint echo of footsteps. These chambers, if they exist, are said to hold relics untouched for centuries, jade ornaments, forgotten scrolls, and treasures of dynasties lost to time. But they also carry stories of guardians, spectral figures of ancient soldiers said to protect these secrets for eternity. Even the collapsed tunnels, swallowed by earth and roots, hint that there was once more to the wall than what we see today. For every stone above ground, another may be hidden below, layered with centuries of forgotten history. Some researchers claim to have seen hints of these structures, blocked passages half revealed by erosion, only to be sealed again by nature itself. The Great Wall, majestic under the daylight, transforms when we begin to see it not only as a structure but as a veil hiding mysteries far greater than we could ever imagine. With each step upon its ancient stones, you may not just be walking along a monument, you may be walking over the entrance to a world hidden beneath. And beneath the Great Wall lies a hidden world that few have dared to imagine. Ancient scrolls suggest that beneath its surface stretches a labyrinth of tunnels, carved with purpose, designed not just for war but for concealment. Picture a narrow stone passage lit only by the flickering glow of torches, the walls etched with dragons and mythical beasts whose eyes seem to follow you in the dark. The deeper you go, the colder the air becomes, heavy with the dust of centuries. Each step echoes like a whisper from the past, as if the wall itself is alive, guarding its own secrets. Within these tunnels, forgotten chambers wait in silence. Dusty relics lie undisturbed, jade ornaments, brittle scrolls, and golden treasures dimly glowing in the faint light. Some of these artifacts were offerings, others were messages left by those who once walked these halls. Legends speak of ancient soldiers, dressed in gleaming armor, who still stand guard here, not of flesh and blood but of spirit. Their presence lingers in the cold corridors, shadows shifting like figures watching intruders. The guardians of the underground are said to be eternal, bound to the wall itself. Collapsed sections of tunnel reveal the fragility of time. Stones broken and roots entangled show that nature is reclaiming what was once built by men. Yet even here the ruins whisper hints of their purpose. Researchers exploring these hidden spaces describe walls lined with strange markings, symbols glowing faintly as if charged with some forgotten power. Carvings of mythical beasts, dragons, tigers, and phoenixes, appear not only as decoration but as warnings. These were no ordinary chambers, they were sanctuaries of knowledge, sealed away to keep the unworthy out. Deeper still lies a hidden waterway, its surface shimmering with ghostly reflections. The water casts light across the walls, revealing stories carved into the stone, depictions of battles, secret dynasties, and rulers who sought to hide their legacies beneath the very wall that protected them. In one chamber, a massive dragon statue stands guard, carved with exquisite detail, its eyes glimmering as though alive. To many, this dragon is more than stone, it is a symbol of protection, perhaps even a vessel for something greater, something otherworldly. Glowing inscriptions illuminate the path forward as though guiding the brave toward a final secret. An archaeologist, brushing dust from a jade artifact, uncovers fragments of history untouched for centuries. Each discovery is a reminder that these tunnels were not abandoned by accident, they were deliberately hidden, preserved to guard what lay within. Whispers tell of a royal burial site concealed beneath the wall, a place where rulers sought eternal rest, surrounded by treasures and the silent watch of terracotta warriors. Row upon row, these figures stand unmoving, their expressions locked in eternal vigilance. The silence is deafening, yet their presence speaks louder than words. Traps and barriers reveal themselves as you go deeper, stone slabs waiting to collapse, hidden spikes, pressure plates left as warnings for intruders. The wall does not give up its secrets easily. It tests those who dare to uncover them, ensuring only the worthy may pass. What lies beneath is not just history but power, knowledge buried in shadows, waiting for the right moment to resurface. These stones hold more than memories, they are a gateway to something far greater. And as we uncover each fragment, we edge closer to truths hidden for centuries, truths that deep within the bowels of the Great Wall lies a realm untouched by time, a place where the line between history and myth begins to blur. At the heart of these underground corridors stands a massive sealed doorway, cloaked in moss, stone carvings of mythical beasts etched into its surface. For centuries, it has remained locked, a silent sentinel guarding the mysteries hidden beyond. Explorers who have stumbled upon it describe an overwhelming sensation, a presence pressing against them as if the wall itself is alive, unwilling to yield its secrets to unworthy eyes. Beyond this threshold, legends speak of vast underground halls, chambers carved with such precision they resemble the palaces of ancient dynasties. Imagine walking into a space where towering pillars rise into the darkness, their surfaces engraved with forgotten scripts glowing faintly in the shadows. The air is thick, heavy with the scent of stone and age, and yet there is beauty here, an eerie majesty that suggests this was no mere hiding place, but a forbidden kingdom constructed beneath the wall. In the deepest corners of these halls, guardians wait. Terracotta warriors stand silently, not in rows meant for burial, but in formations as if ready for battle. Their lifeless stone faces glare through the shadows, weapons still clutched tightly in their hands. Some say these figures are more than statues, that they were created to house the spirits of fallen soldiers, forever binding them to the defense of these hidden realms. In the dim light, they appear to shift, their shadows stretching unnaturally, as though watching every move of intruders. Yet even they are not the ultimate guardians of the depths. Ancient tales tell of a dragon spirit slumbering beneath the wall itself. Some see this as mere folklore, while others believe the massive dragon statues scattered across the underground are not symbols at all, but vessels for its awakening. Imagine standing in silence as a spectral form, colossal and glowing, emerges from the stones, its scales shimmering like molten gold, eyes burning with eternal fire. This is the protector of the wall, the embodiment of everything it was built to defend, rising from its eternal rest. And then in the deepest chamber of all, explorers speak of a portal, an ancient circle carved into the floor, glowing with an otherworldly blue energy. Some believe it was designed to connect rulers with the gods, while others whisper it is a gateway, a passage to realms beyond our world. Its presence here, hidden under the stones of the Great Wall, challenges everything we know about human history. As the moonlight glows above the wall, its ancient stones shining like silver under the night sky, one cannot help but wonder what still lies buried below. The Great Wall is not only a monument of defense, it is a veil draped across centuries of secrets too powerful, too dangerous to be fully revealed. Perhaps some mysteries are meant to remain hidden, their truths waiting patiently in the depths.